Hello, I am David Martinez, boxing historian. Welcome to my home. We are entering the garage area of my home. In my garage are many pictures, posters, boxing artifacts that go back to the mid-1950s. What you're looking at are some of the old posters that are hanging on the wall here that are in full display. Some of the fighters' names that are on these posters are the legend of boxing: Rafael Herrera, George Foreman, Muhammad Ali, Carlos Zarate, Hedgeman Lewis, Marco Antonio Barrera, Bob Foster, Joe Frazier, Thomas Hitman Hearns, Marvelous Marvin Hagler, Mike Tyson. As we make the move across the garage onto the other wall, there are pictures there of Jack Dempsey, Joe Frazier, Arturo Gatti, Matthew Saad Muhammad, Eric Morales, Michael Moore, Hector Camacho, Riddick Bowe, Andrew Galata, Floyd Patterson, Pepino Cuevas, Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Ernie Indian Red Lopez. We are now heading back into the kitchen area and heading back into the home, into my family room. My family room is a very panoramic view of boxing, of 50 years of my boxing collection. In this room, as we look, we will see instantly a picture of Muhammad Ali standing over Sonny Liston in their second fight, 1965. Other boxing memorabilia, photos that are autographed and displayed in this family room, a family room that I spend a lot of time in, that brings boxing to my life every day as I live it. Jerry Quarry, Barry McGuigan, Roberto Duran, Shane Mosley, Bernard Hopkins, Muhammad Ali, Enrique Bolanos, Felix Trinidad, Floyd Mayweather. Everything you see here is displayed in a nice fashion. Very well calculated in how I display this. We are now moving into the bedroom area, living quarter areas of my home. We come into a panoramic view of my hallway. As you see in front of you are fighters that were all inducted into the Hall of Fame in boxing. Each of these fighters are great in their own way in boxing. Posters, souvenir autographs, and photos are the display coming down my hallway as I see each and every day. We are now stepping into my office. This is the hub and this is the main media source where I do all of my website work and boxing writing. My office contains every single issue of Ring Magazine since I've been collecting Ring magazines since 1961. I also have KO Magazine, Boxing Digest, Boxing and Wrestling Illustrated. A poster hangs of Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali. It was done by Leroy Neiman, March 8, 1971. Muhammad Ali's headgear, posters, souvenir programs again, autographed pictures of Quarry, Rafael Morales, Eddie Futch, just to name a few that are displayed in this room. I do have something very priceless in this room, and that would be Jim Jeffries, a cigar box cover, as you see. That cigar box cover with his image on the face of that cigar box is dated 1901, when he was undefeated heavyweight champion. He later fought Jack Johnson in his career in the fight of the century, July 4th, 1910. We are now leaving my office area and proceeding back down the hallway into bedroom number 1. In this room are various artifacts and pictures of Oscar De La Hoya, Rocky Marciano, Joe Louis, Jersey Joe Walcott, Sugar Ray Robinson, and also old Sports Illustrated magazines dating back to the Rocky Marciano era of the golden age of boxing in the 1950s. Autographed pictures, Sports Illustrated of magazines that are absolutely priceless and very hard to obtain at this time. T-shirts and hats also archive this room. All these t-shirts are of fighters and of fights that took place in the world. I have many hats, many t-shirts. I love to display this because as I display, people get the full image of the boxing pictures, hats, and t-shirts that I have in bedroom number 1. As we leave bedroom number 1 now, we're heading back down into the hallway area, and we're going into and proceeding into bedroom number 2. Bedroom number 2 has, again, the hats, the memorabilia, and all of the boxing photos autographed and are very priceless in terms of hard items to get that are just priceless to me. In this room, t-shirts and hats of Frank Bruno, De La Hoya, Julio Cesar Chavez, Terry Norris, Larry Holmes, Oscar Bonavena, Jerry Quarry, Sugar Ray Robinson, Henry Armstrong, Joe Louis, Ezra Charles. Pictures of Ken Norton, pictures of Genaro Chiquinita Hernandez, Armando Muniz, and also photos that I have personally taken of Oscar De La Hoya at many of his fights and functions. There's also a picture that's very rare. It's a copy of Bob Fitzsimmons, who was boxing champion back in the late 1800s. As we leave bedroom number 2, we head into the master bedroom in my home, and that room is filled with boxing memorabilia and also old sports pennants that I've had and have today in very prime condition that I've had since I was a young boy back in the 60s, in my bedroom hanging then as I have hanging and displayed now. They are of such teams as the Los Angeles Angels, the Cincinnati Redlegs, the Washington Senators, the Philadelphia Athletics, the New York Giants, the Charlotte Hornets, teams that don't exist, the Baltimore Colts. One of the rare pennants that you'll see here on your screen will be the one 1961 of the Milwaukee Braves, a team that featured one of my favorite players, and also from Santa Barbara, California, my hometown, Eddie Matthews. Brooklyn Dodgers, Montreal Expos, many of these pennants hang in my room with a lot of boyhood pride, and it just makes me very happy to see this, and it's displayed here in my bedroom. As we conclude our tour, I want to thank each and every one of you for being with me today, as it's been my absolute pleasure to bring this collection to you. It's my love of boxing and my passion that makes me run and be as happy with this in my life, and that ignites me and excites me, my passion in boxing. Please visit my website. That website address is www.dmboxing.com. Thank you. Have a nice day.